Hello and welcome to Gar1onriva versus Potionomics. Look at the art in the bottom of the little stir in the cauldron. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. I've given this guy an entirely inaccurate voice because I thought it was a woman. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's... It's uncle. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, I managed to change my voice. Although what could go wrong? Sylvia, if you're reading this it means I'm dead, which isn't great. Dearly departed, Oswald. No! The art is just so cute. Forgive me for the intrusion. Oh, question mark, exclamation mark. The fine print is very fine. Ah, it's inside me. Look at her little face. The stress. Oh, this is so cute. The art is just so cute. Oh, shit. Huh? No, she's a little tear. Well, that's the weirdest looking rat I've ever seen. I mean, hoot, hoot. That's what I'll say, right? I heard that. You can talk. Let's do some Potionomics. Oh boy. I assume you know your way around a cauldron. Look at her face. She's just like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Ratios are important too. If your balance of magamins is out of whack, dog, the resulting potion will be less valuable. What the hell was that? I'm just trying it out. These old health potions won't set the world on fire. They're not a fire potion. Haha, sorry. Potion humor. I guess I can just beat you up now. I mean, finish the deal. Sorry, old habits. Oh, he's going to devalue the potion. Oh, your potion looks like shit. Take a moment to think about your haggling strategy. Alright, thought about it. No, I mean, actually think. Oh, okay. Owl has taken Sylvia under his wing. Haha, sorry, just a bird joke. Thanks, Owl. I will think of a name for you, I promise. Just Owl is fine. No, it's not. No, look at her little face. And also, I really like that as the thing that, like, just by talking to people, you learn how better to interact with people. It really comes across that Sylvia is this naive person who's never really done anything in the world of business, and is just learning as she goes. It's a very good way of representing that. Seems you build up relationship with them, because that's like out of 5, but Sylvia herself doesn't have that. Obviously, she loves herself as much as she's ever going to. Pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. I mean, look at that face. How is that not a trustworthy face? Susie from Little Witch Academia. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. Like my nipples. Elegant bartender. I feel like that's Baptiste. Look at her face, she has no idea what's going on. I have a theory that Owl is actually Uncle, and he turned himself into an owl to escape his debt. And I reckon it's going to be revealed later, because, you know, he sent a letter after he died, and he was conveniently here, and he conveniently knows all about running a potion shop. It's just too convenient. Oh, by the way, Owl, I came up with a name for you. Really, Owl is fine. No, I'm going to call you Ignatius. Oh, that's not bad. Iggy for short. I prefer Ignatius. Iggy! Iggy the Owl. Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. You bitch! No, I wanted to ask about the big competition that's coming up. Oh, what a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adultery, the cries of adultery as they plague me, frankly. The huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponent. Wow. I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. Gulp? Did you just say gulp? No. Well, she was right about one thing. Rafter's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town. Why not? That's how we get a Montgomery. You mean a monopoly? Yeah. I love supporting a family business. You're a puppet of the ruling class. Fucking hell. I love this place, but I have mouths to feed. Fuck your family-run business. 53, not too bad. What a pleasant outcome. God, these people are brutal. And it just so happens I'm in the business of putting you out of business. Damn, that was a good one-liner. I had a feeling you'd have a plan. You don't seem like the wallowing type. No way, I'm a tank, and tanks keep moving forward. Even though that is a term that, although we use it a lot to refer to fancy things, actually has no context in fancy terms. Sorry about that. I was just securing the timber I need to put the finishing touches on a new galleon. She's got a wooden arm. That is so cool. Look at that wooden arm. Oh, I'm captivated. Look, there's a little detail on the joints. That is so cool. Never ask a witch her age. I kind of want to flirt. Just a little bit. No, there's no shame in getting older. In fact, it's something to celebrate. Okay, that wasn't flirting. I find it hard to argue with that. I just think she's really pretty. You're cute, Sylvia. I think I like you. Alright, there's the flirting. The customer's always right, so how about a discount? Jesus! That's bad. That is a lot of stress I just got. There is so much that is breakable here. Good craftsmanship on display, this one I think. Were you threatening me before? No. Done. I will shake your hand, but in my joy I might crush it. Again, I feel like he was threatening me. I knew Roxanne was trouble. I've known her for many years when she was a competitor to I'm an owl. Quinn, unbothered by the stench roots surrounding the sack, and finally produces a limp, decaying tentacle. Sorry, I almost misspoke then. Who would believe your sour belly aching over my natural charms? Yeah, I see your natural charms. So I've got to beat 77. Oh, these are not actually great. Alright, well, if I just need to win a second one, I could just use one of these and immediately win. Well, just this perfect little concoction. I'm no fool. Oh. I didn't realise that. They didn't say you've got to match this bloody... They just said bring 3. Oh, how embarrassing. How about that potion I literally just tried to enter that's more valuable? I got faith in it this time. Oh, a mana potion. Excellent. I'd say this exceeds requirements. Saving the best for last. No, I tried to use it second. You said no. Tail away. Wow, that tail moves. And then Roxanne said something snarky and sort of swaggered away. I could swear she actually swaggers more when she loses, or that could just be the tail. It was mesmerizing. Say, do you feel a sudden chill? Oh, it's a ghost. That's a fine-looking owl. Hoot, hoot. I find that deeply offensive. Sounds impressive. But there isn't an ivory tower in the world that can teach what I've learned in Mother Nature's thorny embrace. TMI, bro. City living is the best. Our ice cream. Our ice cream parlour with so much itching. My potions racket may have gone belly up, but I have got a new venture. One that will make use of my honest talents. Which talents? Your magnetic personality? That was flirting? That was supposed to be sarcasm. Today I'm content simply to take in the sights. I want to flirt with her, I'm sorry, but... You're the nicest sight around. I'm sure I'm not the only one here who thinks so either. Even more alluring than a jar of pickles, am I? Weirdest compliment ever. Oh, it's nothing serious, just some guy with a camera. With a what? With a camera? I should really learn that automated broom and mop spell. Are you not doing it now? Oh, holy crap, what are they doing? TLDR, I'll give you an advantage. She's got a phone. What is the... like, cameras and phones? What's going on with this? Well, you certainly make a compelling pitch. Ah, thanks. Anyone who's been selling anything should refine their elevator pitch, you know? What's an elevator? Elevator pitch. Seriously, what's an elevator? So many feathers. I wonder if owls ever go bald. Oh, what on earth did she just come out of? You're doing a good job. I don't think I would ever have seen through your disguise. Funny to think of it as a disguise. This is the real me. From my point of view, Zidriel feels more like the disguise. Well, like Batman. Who's Batman? So, that's Zidriel, or Zid. Because I looked through the romanceable characters, just quick glances, and it's like, I love her look. So, her or Saffron are the one I'm going to go for because, Like, I really like Saffron, but she just looks so cool. So we'll see. I'll get to know them both and I'll see which one I end up going for. I'm not set on which one yet, but she was the other one I was looking at. Look at her little sprite, it's so adorable. If the paparazzi... Fuck's sake. If the paparazzi ask, you never saw me. All of the most popular songs are about heroic exploits after all. You just have to figure that having a few exploits of my own will help me connect with the material, help me sell the emotion behind it. What about romantic exploits? Any plans there? Well, I'm single at the moment. Guess I'll have to see who catches me eye, won't I? So, do I look any different? Because you're talking to a woman who's fought monsters and lived to tell the tale, and my guitar keeps bouncing. It's made of rubber. I'm reasonably sure I could protect you in a pinch, but better not put it to the test so soon. Look, I'm leaning into this. I feel safe with you, and it might be fun to see you in action. Oh, that's the key to impressing you. I'll try to find a slime to kick around. I wonder what rich people do at night. The answer's probably not sweeping, she says while leaning on a broom and decidedly not sweeping. You want to watch the counter while I go wrestle sandworms? I hope you jest. I don't watch things. No, I jest real hard. I'm just like a pro jest gal over here. I think this is the right place. Okay. Do you hear the music? Oh my god. Are you undercover for the town guard? If you are, you'll have to tell us it's the law. What? No, I'm just curious. Oh yeah? You know what they say about curiosity? I'll murder you. Wait, no, that's not right. So I will rank up Saffron in the hopes that it'll get me a discount on the upgrades I desperately need. My place or yours? Well, Saffron. It doesn't even smell like owl droppings anymore. Well, either that or I just gotten very used to the smell of owl droppings. She looks so, embarrassed. It's not so bad a smell. Before I made this hat, it was a rare day I didn't get some kind of poop in my hair. Why? What were you doing? Sorry. Wait, you're a hero? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Well, now you do. Does it change your opinion of me? I mean, that's a bit blunt for my liking, but clearly I'm going with that. It's kinda hot. You're so chill all the time, but you got this mysterious past. Oh, you like a woman of mystery, do you? I'll see if I can scratch that itch for you. I don't consider myself a secretive person. I'm not actively hiding anything. I'm simply more interested in what's in front of me than what's behind. What, like your tail? Do you even have a tail? Not that I've been looking. Maybe I could help if I knew what you were looking for. I'm just looking for something new. Anything different from the same old crap. I swear if that smiling twit with the hammer brings me one more slime... You know, I bring you slimes. Okay then. Quinn, am I here as bait? Sylvia, I'm wounded. And if you were bait, I'd hide your broom in the bushes and slash your tendons. Fucking hell, Quinn. Obviously. You sure know how to cheer me up, Sylvia. All that flailing and crying. I wasn't crying. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. I don't like Quinn very much. The soap making was not so riveting, but I was intrigued by what I saw when you were at the podium. You've got talent, Sylvia. That much is obvious, and your hair is pink. I do have pink hair. Your application of thermodynamic principles to elemental resistance potions is legendary. Well, now I'm the one who's honoured. I'm tempted to make him sort of Matt Berry-esque. Don't even know if I can do a Matt Berry impression. Now I'm the one who's honoured. You've no idea how tiresome it is to be famous for all the wrong reasons. Wow, that was really something, wasn't it? Well, he changed accents sort of partway through, but you're one of his fangirls, are you? You realise Robin was there when Maven the Witch Queen was defeated, right? He was just a little kid, conscripted by a group of veteran heroes. And yet he survived. He's the only one who walked away. Wow, that's That's suspicious. That's suspect. That's suspect right there. Is Robin Maven? That's a question. Yeah, if he's Maven, that would explain why his potions are the best. And he's not that handsome. Icky, don't be jealous. Who said he was handsome? What's that got to do with anything? He doesn't have blue hair or horns or anything. He even threw in a free pair of earrings. I'll have to remove the... Wow, I read... Sorry, I read I'll have to remove my clothing. It's been a long day. You can't be on the move forever. Eventually you'll want to call someplace home. If enchanting... God. Sometimes just some words you struggle with doing accents. I should probably warn you, nobody looks good in their license photo. Nons. Oh my god. The trick is to elongate your neck, smile with your eyes, puff out your tits, and threaten the photographer with bodily harm. Well, that was quite a thing. Let's go home. I do love the art on that picture. Just something about the colours, I love it. I like this forest biome, Sylvia. We should build a base here in Minecraft. Have you ever played Minecraft? It is a fascinating game, but it lacks walruses. Sorry, I got off topic. I'm going to buy 3 oak wood from Saffron just because I need wood. And no, I'm not going to make that joke. Sorry, I'm going to go home. Oh my god. Maybe it's not so bad. Oh god, gloomy ones are awful, she says to his face. I can see why people like the beach, even if it looks a bit naked without any trees. I have to flirt with her, although I am leaning more and more zidwise. I am going to keep up with the flirting for now. It's more romantic than the forest. The sound of the waves, the salty air. Oh, I don't know. There are plenty of nice spots in the forest I could show you, and maybe I will. I'm a planner by nature. With as much going on as our lives as we have, planning ahead is critical. But even the best laid plans can be like a bright light that beckons you... like a bright light that beckons you towards... She's a moth, It's adorable. Oh, Zid. Look at you with your little adorable, tiny little adorable face. No, look at their little adorable faces. Sylvia and... Sorry, I just love it so much. Sylvia and Zid travel to the beach where most townsfolk give the Kraken skull a wide berth as if it may be cursed. Zid, however, walks right up to the skull and throws a picnic blanket on top. Saffron would hate this. Oh my god, imagine if she walked past and watched Sylvia having a picnic on the thing that she was like traumatized over earlier. Bloody hell. Pretty sure I've got a bone shard in me, but worth it. I'm not saying anything, okay? I'm not saying a word. I know a local soup kitchen in need of more than a few loose coppers. I'm really sort of into Zid. It's like a lot of what she's saying is resonating with me. So I'm all but certain that Zid is my girl. The business folk who put profit above all else. You come here by the dozens and start grabbing up whatever you can get your hands on. Land can't sustain it, and I won't stand for it. I mean, he is coming to lecture me. I did just hire Baptiste to collect 20 and 20 from the ocean and the ocean and the storm plains. And it's like 5 of those is enough to 100% disrupt the environment or something, and I got 20 of each. So I am devastating the environment. He may have a point. Good for you, telling him off. Yeah, but I've got to wonder, what if he has a point? He totally has a point. Idol of millions, inspiration to heroes and envy of artisans everywhere. Give it up for... Is the dragon Maven? Give it up for Robin. Honestly, I'm not sure potion making is my calling. Only wanted to show the world there's a better way of doing things. Show them that success doesn't have to come at the expense of nature. I really like this game. Like, they're just doing such interesting things with this. Like, they're just... It's not just a progression of nameless enemies or rivals or people who are just dicks for no reason. They... Like, Roxanne had the twist of being a demon trying to live in a human world, and he's trying to, do an ecological message the only way he can think to do it. It's just such good ideas in this game. Nice, who knew that going green could actually give me an edge? It's not much of a surprise, really. Nature's not a congeniality contest. Plenty of animals take what they want and don't say sorry. Squirrels, for instance. You want to bring home the gold? Channel that ferocity, Sylvia. Be the squirrel. Ferocity of the... Oh my god, look at that. Look at that little face. It makes a little bloop noise if you click it. Oh my god. That is so adorable. My true name isn't Iggy. It's Oswald. They're just outright saying it. I mean, they've been very obvious, so I guess there was only so long they could have strung us along with it. Got my eye on an upcoming pirate jamboree. The cover charge is extravagant, but stealing from other partygoers is encouraged, so who knows? I might come ahead in the end. Sounds pretty intense. There ain't no party like a pirate party, because in a pirate party you get shot. Creeping mildew? Oh, wow, look at that. 48 purple. And poison quartz. I needed that for an upgrade. Thank you, Zid. You are beautiful. Sorry, that just slipped out. Twinkle, twinkle, little potion. Your maker makes me feel emotion. I'm blushing. So, what key was that in? Yeah? The key to my heart. I'm seriously charmed right now. You cheesy is what you are. I got discovered young when some covers I put online. Online? What is this? Phones and marketing and microbes and online and rock music. I mean, it's unique. It's a unique mix of things, but it's hard for me to keep track of what the bloody setting is. The final result is astounding. Saffron has added subtle notes of lavender, and the freshness of the cream elevates the flavour. I may be spoiled for all other ice cream. Then we'll have to do this again. I'm determined to invent a palatable saffron-flavoured variety. I'm about to be able to flirt with her, aren't I? Oh. I thought I would not have put it past this game to be like, I need a saffron-flavoured one. Oh my god. Maven had taken a barren island and infused it with magic. The guilds and the royals and the aristocrats it serves wanted access to this place to its resources. She refused to barter with them, so they found a reason to move against her. I mean, they could have used the whole, she is enslaving people to build statues for her, she is a controlling dictator, unless it's going to be revealed that that isn't true. Ooh. They told us we were defending our home. In hindsight, I think we were only invading someone else's. There were no captives to liberate, just a small community of outcasts here by choice. Yeah, that makes me think that actually, I reckon it is going to be revealed that either Robin or Robin's dragon is Maven, and they're going to transform back and reveal themselves because it's going to come out that actually Maven wasn't the evil, controlling monster that she's bigged up to be, that actually she was just here transforming the world for the better. But I regret how I acted at the beach, so I wanted to apologize and I wanted to explain. And now I can take a breath and let it go. Just like that? Just like that. Stress can't get its claws into you if you don't let it. And mindfulness makes you the master of your own mental domain. Oh, this game is so good. The characters, they're just so good. Each one has depth in their own completely unique way, and they're all presented and they all use the same pieces, like the Kraken skull and the ice cream and Maven and all of this. They all mesh with it in such great ways that this is a masterwork of writing, and I absolutely love this. Sometimes pandering is the best way to steer a conversation in your favour. Dignity be damned. Panda. Interest by 24. Apply self-hatred. Wow. Ooh. Mercenary methods. cures? I just bought I just bought a thing that makes cures better to sell. It's not so bad without customers around. Oh no, don't be Boss Finn. Ah, no, it's Creepy Robin and his definitely Maven hiding in dragon form. Hello again, Sylvia. Robin and his name is May. Like short for Maven. How did I not clock that immediately? I'm having all sorts of domestic fantasies right now. It's ridiculous. Like, we'll get a little place in the English countryside and I'll cook in a pea green oven and then you'll come home and put your shotgun in the umbrella. Sorry, I'm getting it mixed up with Miskatonic now. It's the accent, you know. I make time for friends. We're hanging out now, right? Oh, so you're not just spending time with me for the aggle tips? I'm teasing you. Of course we're hanging out. And I'm glad we're friends. Did I just get friend-zoned? Did I just get friend-zoned by Zid? I hope I didn't. Helen was here when I arrived. For reasons that are likely obvious to you now, I'd prefer she didn't get a very good look at me. Just in case. Just in case what? She'd go, I recognise that moustache? This is going to sound weird, but I've got 17 grand and basically nothing to spend it on. Because I'm sorry, Quinn, but I don't need to buy much from you anymore because I've got a finger factory. I don't know what that means. Don't worry, Quinn. It's inside joke. Voluntarily reducing our profit in order to enrich our contractors out of the goodness of our hearts? It simply isn't done. It flies in the face of the company's entire purpose. Sorry, he's gone... He's gone weird. He's supposed to be French, and I don't know why he's suddenly speaking like this. How long before we start losing our customers to the siren call of same-day delivery? There's only one thing to do, Oswald. You must become my delivery boy. I take offense at every word in that sentence. What, you? No, apart from that one. Become? Sure. So I think I'm going to go get another... Sorry, there's a hair. Oh, sorry. Oh, everything's gone wrong. Sorry, there was a hair on my glasses and then I thwacked the mic. I do apologise. Yeah, I think there's another hair. Hang on. I do apologise. My hair is too long. Anyway, but for now I will age it. And I will also age the petrification cure. I wasn't supposed to do that. If I dump these, do I lose the potions? Tell me I don't. Tell me I don't. Tell me I don't. Shit! That was fucking stupid. Let us baptize this place in poetry. Poetry? Magtag, do you write poetry? When the mood strikes me. And last night, strike me it did. Well, let's hear it. Ahem. Embers burning red, flaming forge of creation. Your hair is pretty. That's it. What do you think? Sylvia steps carefully as she follows Corsac along the beach. He plants 2 more flags before stopping to consider a pair of beachgoers lounging nearby on their towels in the middle of the night. Those women appear to have depleted their stamina. And despite all that talk of being prepared, I'm fresh out of restorative potions. I may need to carry them to safety. Don't you dare, they're just enjoying themselves. By lying prone on the ground. I'd be worried about aerial predators, maybe that's just me. It's just you. Suppose my time in the wild left me extra vigilant. Tell me more. Have you really spent that much time out in nature? I have. Tell me more. Were you raised by wolves? Nothing like that. Although I was really expecting that to be a no. Tell me more or not. Nothing like that. Although I did learn a fair bit from the wombats. Oh, it is. Wow. It is known as Maven Bloom. For years, the ingredient was thought lost to history, but shortly before your arrival here, members of the Heroes Guild found a single sample locked away in her castle. They brought it back, it now sits within the Guildhall's vaults, and there it shall remain. Until the day it is awarded to the potion maker who wins the 5th and final competition. Wait. The ingredient you need can only be obtained by winning this competition circuit? The very circuit that you insisted was my only shot at saving myself from the debt you saddled me with? Oswald, did you manipulate me into getting that ingredient for you? I mean, I feel like that is really not much at this point. That's like going, hey, the house is on fire, can you go down to the fire station and let them know, and while you're there, could you also pick me up a Twix? Nice day for a shopping spree, isn't it? I don't really need anything, but maybe I'll see something I can't resist. In addition to you, I mean. Oh! I've gone to the part in the story where our hero needs to lean on someone else. I could introduce an animal helper, or have our hero enlist the aid of a great magician, that one. I think you're a great musician. Pay attention, Sylvia. Sorry. I'd set aside time today to brainstorm some bold new ideas for them, but I've just been staring blankly at these screens. Sorry, screens? Oh my god, the setting of this game. I think I'd like some air. Would you like some air? Let's get some air. Did you just take a photograph? No. Yes. Maybe. A large-scale business model requires it. There must always be a new market. Success is defined by growth, not equilibrium. But she's made a dire mistake coming here. Rafter doesn't need another queen. Yeah, he's already got the dragon on your shoulder. That's right, you took down the last one. Oh, this should be a good reaction. Yeah, there it is. Absolute confirmation that the dragon is Maven. I like you, Sylvia. You can tell by how emphatically I speak to you. You know your place. And it's under my boot? What? Good luck out there. I know my place? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I'm glad she acknowledged that was a weird thing to say. I noticed you the moment I walked into your shop, and I haven't been able to stop looking since. What really caught my eye was your kindness. You were kind to me before you even realised who I was. I don't know if you know how rare that is. So, if I could be a little bold here, I'd really like to date you, assuming you like what you see. Oh, I like what I see and I love what I'm hearing. Wow, really? Oh, love potion achievement. You mean it? That's amazing, Syl. We're going to be so good together. Would it be weird to serenade you right now? Not at all. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. So adorable. Spent like the whole day with Zid. Amazing. Why have you put the glass cauldron there? It's not good enough to use for modern potions. Because it's pretty. You're the best teammate I could ask for. No, you are. Oh, look at us, couple of softies. We've got this, Sylvia, you and me. What could possibly stand in our way? And this is when in the movie it cuts to, like, the sea serpent waking on the sea floor and, like, dislodging skeletons or whatever. No? Okay, just me then. Never a fan of the dawn, though. Given the choice, I'd rather sleep in. That is a choice I cannot condone. Our time is too precious to be spent on repose. Nobody can be productive 24/7. On their 10 days in the week. There are 10 days in the week in this world. Should be 24/10. What's that, Quinn? Oh, have I bought out literally every single item in your stock? Yes, I have. Just quick thing. I keep screen capping this game to try and get some like good wallpapers, and Zid is my favourite to get wallpapers of. And this pose is my favourite of her poses. And this is a blushing variant, and that's just adorable. You know the song I've been working on? I'm almost done. I'm on track to finish it tonight. Turns out having a girlfriend is good for productivity. Cuddles lead to creativity, if only you'd known sooner. I love that line. I sort of really, really love that line. Anyway, it's just amazing to me the power music has to sway arts. I wish everyone with a platform thought more carefully about how to use it. With great stage... With great stage presence comes great responsibility, right? You'll also note subtle hints of candied frog. I certainly caught a whiff of something. I'll value this at 1,200. Easy. Easy. Not a chance I can't just beat that out of the gate. A satisfactory assessment. Sylvia, welcome back. Let's see what you've got. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie doo.
This one speaks for itself.
Ah, silence pun. Clever. I'm thoroughly convinced. No need to sell me on it further. You've done it, Sylvia. You're moving on to the grand finale.
It's pronounced finale? Just like that, huh? Alright.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just you've been shortchanged it because I'm just so damn good at this. But I hope all this taught you a lesson about going on the offensive. And staying on the offensive. When you're on a roll, give them everything and the kitchen sink. I feel Sylvia didn't really learn anything here because she beat it so easily. Ah. What the actual hell? Oh, bugger. So be it. I've waited this long after all. I can wait one more week to get what I want. Yes! Okay. Solved it. The reason he wants that is because Maven is the dragon and is controlling Robin. And that's why he's talking with the first person, and it's because Maven is actually stuck as the dragon and needs the Maven Bloom in order to free herself. My guess is that she didn't know Maven Bloom had survived until it was recently recovered by the Heroes Guild, and then put up as the final prize. So that's why this is all going on.
Doesn't matter. In another week, Helen's getting her money and you're getting your cure. Who cares if people learn you were a bird in the meantime?
Well, it doesn't do much for my sex appeal.
Never talk to your niece about sex appeal. Suck it up, Oswald.
Never tell your uncle to suck it up.
I'd love to know what really happened all those years ago.
Wouldn't we all? But Robin was the only surviving witness, and he was definitely not taken over by a lizard. I mean, he was so traumatized he's only been able to share scant details. It's nothing short of a miracle the poor child managed to walk all the way back to town in the wake of the disaster, and was definitely not taken over by a lizard. Hello and welcome back to Gar1onriva vs Potionomics Day 43. I am working today towards earning all of that money I need in order to... There's a spider on my desk. There's a spider on my desk. Hang on.
Oh, bloody hell.
Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news, I failed to catch the spider. Good news, it's a very, very small one. Bad news, I have no idea where the spider is now. Bad news, it could be anywhere. Bad news, there is a spider loose in my office somewhere. Good news, it is a very, very small one. I don't know how that balances out, but now I'm super paranoid. There are laser light shows, phantasmal backup dancers, and illusory fireworks. And through it all, Zid just scowls.
What's the matter, Songbird? Oh!
There's a pet name for her, that's so cute. That is so cute. The time and effort I'm putting into writing a song of my own, is that just vanity? There are so many reasons I resonate with Zid. No pun intended. She does capture this idea of artist and artistry and self-expression, and is it more important to do what you love or do what people want? You know, yeah, I really like what Zid's story and its struggles and emotional stuff's all about. I'm sorry I went after your business like I did, and I'm very grateful that you chose not to bear a grudge.
Oh, I've got a grudge, alright. The fact that I keep dropping in for small talk, it's all part of my grand revenge scheme.
I recognize that you're joking, not least because the best revenge would have been to just leave me be. That's actually a really sweet thing for him to say. Like, that really shows how far he's come. This is actually a really interesting... Alright, this is actually a thing that I think is really interesting. I have a saying when it comes to giving gifts. Hand on heart, this is genuinely true. A bottle of sand. It's sort of connected to... Have I already told this story? I don't think I have. Yeah, it's sort of connected to this in that the idea is the ideal gift for a loved one is a hypothetical bottle of sand. Because the point of the sand is not what it is, it's what it represents. And it is exactly like this, and it is astounding to me that they have coincidentally had this as a thing. The point of it, I'll suggest, they go, oh, I don't know what to get whatever for Christmas or their birthday, and I'll go, what about a bottle of sand? And they go, Garen, I'm not going to give them a bottle of sand. It's like, no, but it's not a literal bottle of sand. You've got to pay attention here. And it comes from, like, when my sister and I were younger, we used to, like, go to the seaside with our mum, and we'd, like, go to their, like the beachside attractions. And I don't know if there still are, but they used to be, like, coloured sand. So you got, like, a really tall, thin bottle, and you could fill it up with sand, and then you sort of glue the top, and then sort of you buy that and you take that home. And I loved them when I was younger. I had, I think, 2 or 3 at one point, and the point of them was that they reminded me of that journey, of that trip, of that day. So ever since then, I've had in my mind the concept of a bottle of sand as the perfect gift, because it's a thing that reminds the recipient of something special. And yeah, I swear to God this is true. I swear this is a thing that I've said for years, and no one so far has ever got it, and this game gets it without me ever saying it. So, I love this game. Syl, the subject of my ballad, it's you.
What, really?
I thought you might have guessed by now. I mean, when I asked you who I should write about, you suggested an underdog, and you're the scrappiest underdog I know. Here, I'll sing you a few bars. Damn, I was really hoping for the whole thing. The odds were against her, yeah, right from the start. She had next to nothing, just love for her art. Her art, it was potions, at those she excelled. Her tonics were legend, her draughts unequalled. The haters, they found her and they declared war. They wanted her patrons, they wanted her store. Yet ark, she had allies, she was not alone. An animal helper, nested in her home. The challenge came, but none found her lacking. She settled her debts, she sent rivals packing. And when the day came for one final bout, she banished her worry and conquered her doubt. In truth, 'twas no contest, but instead a rout. There's a little bit more, but you get the idea. No, keep going. I've never been more turned on in my life. And I'll be singing your praises to the very end.
Well, why don't you come over here then? And I'll really give you something to sing about. You know what? This time you don't need to keep it clean.
I really dig Zid. Zid is definitely my favourite character in this. Just so much of her struggles I really empathise with. Like, I'm not going to go into it too deep here, but yeah, there is so much around, like, YouTubing and making videos and dealing with audiences and people who just want the big showstoppers like Pokesins and don't care at all about the rest, and it can be so demoralising. But then you do get the fans who are just like, Infinite Dead. Infinite Dead's a new Minecraft series. I've just started, at the time of recording, 2 episodes are out, and it really, really warms my heart to see the comments people are leaving about how much they're enjoying it. And it's like, it's taking a bit of a risk. It's something that I've only done sort of once or twice before. Yeah, to seeing people enjoying it really, really makes it worth it. And yeah, there's just so much about Zid and her story and the way it's told that I just empathise with, and that's just great. There she is, just as we left her, and just as she will be for years to come. You realise, don't you, that the statue will outlast us both? Long after we are ash, she will continue her silent vigil.
Oh, I don't know, there's always a chance that an earthquake could take her out, or when people discover she's actually a lizard who's still alive, they're just going to knock it down because they're really, really peeved off with her.
Or the people might bring it down, yes, that thing you just said.
That's great news.
Indeed, yet it is no excuse to sit idle and twiddle our flippers.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that in public.
It is an expression, Sylvia, don't worry. Keep it clean.
Why did everyone say that to me?
Instead of chasing validation, I'm going to celebrate the things I know I do well. Hugging, for instance. I'm telling you, Sylvia, I give the best hugs in the guild.
Hugging? Really?
It's a skill, Sylvia. A skill I've honed over the years to near perfection. For the record, I have also maxed out my hugging skill. Like one of the first things I prioritised when I was growing up. I need to work off some steam and yoga isn't cutting it today.
You can do yoga.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Not even hot yoga with baby goats.
I thought you said you weren't going to give it a response.
I thought of a good one.
Can I help somehow?
You're a faithful friend, Sylvia. Just knowing you want to help is helpful in its own right. Wait, that was genuine. That was actually genuine. She has gone through such an arc. I was expecting that to be a sarcastic put down. Wow, okay. Oh, but that's absurd. I know all of this already. I'm running a profitable business. Pouty pouty. Well, slime's lacking backbone, or bones of any kind, I guess. They make up for with their brilliant and beautiful minds. Mind of the... Oh my god, look at... Oh my god, look at them. Look at the both of the slimes. That is so adorable. I love slimes. At first, he seems genuinely intrigued by the items on display. There's even a ghillie suit for sale. But on inspection, the ghillie suit is made entirely of synthetic materials. The birdhouses are small and made of plastic. The journals are flimsy and suitable for outdoor conditions. Given how receptive consumers are to my sustainable potions, I'd assume local businesses would be more ecologically responsible. I thought Raftons recognised how precious the environment is. I thought they cared. Wait, there's plastic? What is the setting of this game? I see my mother. Her hair is short, but it's definitely her. She's having a cocktail. My father is grooming the ferret.
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Keep it clean, Sylvia. It is his pet. Bad days where I get caught up in wishful thinking. But the bad days aren't so bad lately. Because I've got you now, and you're plenty. Aw. Too much sometimes. Yeah.
Don't ever change, Quinn. I mean, you're a terrible, horrible person, but sure, yeah, I mean that. Why not?
Ah, Sylvia, I thought you were still asleep.
Yeah, I totally was. I was having a real nice dream, too. You were in it. Only you've been transmogrified into a big bowl of ramen.
That's quite weird, Sylvia. Quite weird. Well, I suppose I'm anxious. We're so close, Sylvia. So close to winning, so close to restoring my proper form. If you win that grand prize, I'll have arms again, fingers, and you know what I used to do with those. I used to knit, Sylvia. Keep it clean. Fucking hell. Thanks for joining me. I've got to pick out some new office furniture. And as harmless as that sounds, it could be a fraught experience.
Why? Are you a big spender?
Not exactly. Just come with me to the lamp vendor, okay? That's brilliant. As soon as they step inside the lamp seller's stall, Luna tenses up. Her pupils grow large. That's so adorable. I love it. Oh my god, that is making the most of having a moth character. Oh my god. Blackmail.
Is this about my snoring? Because I'm not that embarrassed.
Dear thing, no, I wouldn't dream of fleecing you. I mean, what would I even get out of you? Loose change and pocket lint?
Actually, I'm sitting on like $500,000 right now.
You're what? Well, it certainly got me thinking about how it would be nice to have that sort of control over my own business dealings. You didn't have to ask anyone's permission to make a donation. You didn't have to justify your decision to your stockholders.
Well, Oswald did give me some sour looks, but I think he gets it.
Oh my god, I called it! Oh my god, I get this game and this game gets me. I love it. The end is nigh. Will you be ready for your showdown? Tell me you will be. Tell me.
I will be.
Tell me.
I will be. Well, it can't have gone as poorly as my senior prom did. Unless someone summoned an eldritch horror on the dance floor.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
Sounds to me like you got the right idea. Shake on it.
A handshake? Sylvia, that's way too formal. I believe on this occasion calls for a selfie, don't you? That's adorable. I really like Luna. Birds of a feather. That's all 10. Yes! I do really like Luna. And I think I've said this a few times through the course of this series. This is so well written. Just across all of these 10 characters, there are so many incredibly relatable things, whether it's social anxiety or pressure from pressure to succeed from your parents or from your co-workers or from yourself. Like, do you do what's right for you or what's right for your job? There's so many things here that are so relatable, and it's presented in just a brilliant way throughout this game. None of it feels particularly forced. I mean, there are a few bits that are just like, that didn't quite nail that landing. And a few of the endings weren't as great as they could have been, but mostly the only one I take big issue with is Mince. Everybody else is pretty damn solid. Are we in this together?
Yep, it's all over. You'll have to come back later, I've collapsed.
No! It's for the achievement stress test. But that's adorable. Also, Saffron looked concerned when Sylvia collapsed.
I believe in myself, and my friends believe in me too.
Ha, ha, ha.
Bah, ha, 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 ha. I don't see what's so funny, and why is your laugh so weird?
You don't seem to realise that we're operating in completely different leagues here.
What, because you're possessed by Maven?
I don't know what you mean. Maybe I ought not underestimate you, but if you're right, if, through some miracle, things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared, one you'll never see coming.
Is it the fact that you're a Maven?
No, shut up. The outcome is a foregone conclusion. I know it. This crowd knows it. Hello. Hello, I'm Robin. Hi. This is not Maven. This one's an old family recipe. Not that my parents had anything to do with potion making. I'm not a witch. And the family in question is a line of ancient monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the Second Dark Age. This is a unique take on the formula as devised by the Witch Queen of Rafter herself, Maven. Maven, you say? She was bad news. She would thank you for the compliment. Also, she was evil. Giving the rabble a voice is always a mistake. You know, Maven could have been not evil. Oh, 17 stress. Are you shitting me? I've lost. I have just straight up lost. 17 fucking stress. I think I got so unlucky in the very first round, drawing stress card after stress card, because, like, you'll remember that just before this, I was deliberately losing, and it still took, like, 6 people. And yet, I drew, like, 3 stress cards in the second turn or something like that, so I completely failed. So many debuffs, it's off the bloody screen. People of Rafter, don't let her empty promises cloud your judgment.
I don't know how to convince you otherwise. Oh wait, I don't need to, because I'm about to win. Like that.
Oh, you shielded.
Like that.
I think I've heard enough. Now that was worth going for the challenging potions, because that felt really good.
Robin was a puppet this whole time? I totally didn't see it coming. Yeah. What is happening right now? You think you're surprised? I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought it would come to this. Who are you? What did you do to Robin?
Haven't you figured it out? Yes, no, I totally did. Like, what? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Maven.
Maven? Maven the Witch Queen? You're alive? And you're a lizard? I totally had no idea. I definitely didn't call that you're a lizard.
Yes, I get it. And what a trial it has been, steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternize. I amassed power and wealth, but slowly, too slowly.
And then Baptiste goons managed to procure a sample of Maven Bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate you half-wits anymore. I don't like this, because, like, I predicted this bloody ages ago. I didn't think she would be evil, because throughout this whole story has been the well-written moral ambiguity of, is Maven actually evil? Was she a conquering dictator who enslaved a population, or was she someone who just made something from nothing and people flocked to her? And then because she was a threat for business, the heroes went to slay her. And they didn't think about it because heroes don't. They do what they're bidden. That's what Baptiste thing is all about, that the heroes aren't in control. So it was fully setting up for Maven actually just being essentially someone who wanted a new start, like many of the characters in this game, and went there for it and got beaten down. And instead now she's like, oh yes, everyone's stupid but me. And it's like, this just feels like a step back. And maybe they'll reveal that she was nice, and then this is as a result of her exile and that she turned against them, and maybe she'll turn back with the kindness that Sylvia will probably show her. But if not, then I'm going to be disappointed. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia. Raft has got a new queen of potions, and it's me.
No. Oh, got an achievement. Toppled the monarch. Oh, he just grew like 3 sizes. Is it over? Did we win?
Shush now, we're going home. We can get ice cream on the way.
Okay.
You've won today, Sylvia, but you had better watch your back.
That's kind of sweet. There's the complexity that just wasn't there in the dramatic moment. She had absolutely no complexity in the moment. It was just, yes, I'm the queen, everyone sucks but me. Where was this she does actually care about him thing? Stumbled at one of the final hurdles there, game. My abilities weren't at fault. The transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul.
And that's what stops someone else from using the same trick. When word gets out about this, and believe me, it will, everyone who owes you so much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side.
I sense a butt coming. Takes one to know one, Sylvia, my god. Ha!